And what you mean is they're not coming yet. They're not coming yet. They're not coming.
Well, I mean,
they're not coming. And so Abraham says, give him. So Abraham and the universe and your guides say, give him some more of that. Give him some more of that. Well, he wants them to come, but that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about them not coming. So you always give them more of what they're asking for. But wait, Abraham, he's not asking for them not to come. Yes, he is.
Well, I'm asking for them for the world to appreciate what I'm putting out there.
Yeah, but from your awareness that they aren't.
But I'm aware that what I'm putting out ought to be.
It should be, but it isn't.
Now,
because the universe doesn't hear what you're saying, the universe hears what you mean.
When I'm creating music or in a ceremony, I'm in that space that it's all pure spirit coming on there. Right.
Yeah. We don't disagree with anything that you're saying. In other words, we don't disagree with anything that you're saying. We just think that you are helping us in a very strong way, and everybody gets it because most people are doing some version of it themselves. Your awareness of what is so dominant it can't move beyond it. Your awareness of what is. And so that's why we're talking about the condition. The condition is so vivid, you have to make a different condition vivid. And you're saying what most people say. In fact, Wayne Dyer, who Esther was just speaking about, wrote a book called I'll See It When I Believe It, or Believe It When You See It. Believe it when you see it.
Well, there had to be a point where
I'll see it when I believe it. I'll see it when I believe it. Believe it when I'll see it. I'll see it when I believe it. Believe it when I see it.
There had to be a pivot point from not being known to being well known. And what is that pivot point?
It's gradual. Jerry said, "Are you having fun with this?" Esther said, "Yeah." Jerry said, "I'm going to tell others." And Esther said, "Don't you dare." Jerry said, "Well, just one here and one there." Esther said, "Okay." So then Jerry said, "How'd you like to see the nation?" And Esther said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let's pick 40 cities that we kind of think we'd like to be in, and let's just put it on the schedule." And Esther said, "Okay, what will they be?" And Jerry said, "Well, let's pick cities that we like that have courtyard Marriotts, because we know we like courtyard Marriotts." And so they got a courtyard Marriott book, and Jerry went through the book and circled the cities that he knew that he'd like to see, like to spend some time in, like Seattle and Portland and Spokane, all across the nation, Rye, New York, all across the nation. It's a really good book. It had lots of really good hotels. It had a meeting room that held about 50 people. And Jerry said, "It has to pay for itself." And Esther said, "Well, what'll that be?" And Jerry said, "Well, there's a car rental, and there's the airline, and then there's the cost of the meeting room." So they figured it out, and they figured 20 people would need to be there, and 20 people divided by what the cost would be, that's what they would charge. And so they went to Seattle. There were 3 people. They went to Portland. There were 6 people. They went to Spokane. There were 10 people. And Jerry said, "Are you having fun?" And Esther said, "Yes, yes." In other words, they weren't doing it for the crowd. They were doing it for the material. They weren't doing it for the crowd. They were doing it for the experience. They weren't doing it for anything that manifested beyond the feeling that it was producing. Jerry must have asked Esther 1,000 times, "Are you having fun? Do you like this? Is this fun? Is this fun? Is this fun? Is this profitable? No. Is it fun? Yeah." Yeah.
Well, I was doing anything for the money. It's obviously the wrong choice right now, but I think the money would represent, if I sold 1 million MP3s for $1, I'd be a millionaire. And that many people would be raising their vibration to where put it out that
you know what
it
you
should
help,
be.
You know what you help us talk about, which is a really important thing to talk about in this conversation about the art of allowing. Because certainly, you see, the reason that you are ornery about this is because you've created a vibrational reality that's really real to you. It's vivid. And you just can't figure out why this thing that is so real isn't translating into some more real terms for you. Right. So you're doing what almost all humans do. You are trying. There's an effort factor that you are applying. And the thing that happens is that 100% of the time when you begin applying effort, now we know you've been taught to be strong efforters in school. You've been taught not to be lazy and that you should try, and that the difference between those who try and those who don't try is a big difference, and you want to be in the pile that tries. In other words, we get all of that. But there is this vibrational truth, this universal core truth that says, when you are trying to overcome something, the thing that you're trying to overcome is what you are accentuating and activating.
Right.
So the effort factor is just counterproductive. The harder you try, the more it doesn't work.
But isn't it also true that you have to do something to indicate to the universe that you want something?
You see, that's the flawed premise. You sifted and sorted, and you indicated to the universe what you want by filling your vortex full of it.
Well, if I didn't want people to buy my music, I mean, that's great. That's what they're not doing, right? So I want...
Well, you could try to trick law of attraction by saying...
Can I trick? Exactly.
Don't buy my music.
Right,
whatever you do, that's the last thing I want you to do.
I have download cards with me, by the way, $10 each, but I'm not going to sell them to you, okay? So don't try it. Don't. Is that the trick? And how do you, I mean, it's like trying by not trying. I mean, I've tried that for years too. Like, okay, I'm not going to try anymore.
So what you're demonstrating
here allow it to happen.
You have this habit of expectation that the universe seems to be holding you to. But the universe isn't holding you to your expectation by giving you what you expect. You're holding the universe to it by what you expect. In other words, you've got to find a way around that. So let's do that here. Let's apply what we've been saying works. Let's apply going general. So you've explained yourself, and you get him, don't you? And you appreciate him, and he's trying too damn hard, isn't he? In other words, you can feel that, and you kind of just want to say, take it easy, take it easy. So let's, having chewed this over so everybody gets what it is you're going for, let's get back to something that is really general, that feels good. Because we know the part that doesn't feel good because we've been addressing it, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to you. That feels like hard work, feels like it's not working, feels like misunderstanding, feels like misapplied laws of the universe. Either feels like the laws aren't what Abraham says they are, or like I don't understand them the way Abraham says them. Something feels screwy, it feels off, and so there's no point in poking at that anymore, because that's where it is and that's not working. So let's take another approach. Let's go general. Let's be less specific. So let's not talk about your music that you've created or your seminars that you're producing. Let's talk about music in general. Let's talk about music in general. What is it about music in general that appeals to you?
Well, it's like a spiritual high when you're listening to music that's really got something powerful.
All right, now
to
you're
offer.
still trying to sell your music. You're still trying to sell your music. We don't want you to sell your music.
That's why I make music, because I get this wonderful feeling. But I've always, whenever I was a child, 2 years old, I remember going to the radio.
Oh, there you go.
And
there
listening
you go.
to it and saying, wow, this is awesome, and I want to do this.
All right, so music feels good. And why do you think music feels good? What is it about music that moves you? Or what is it that moves you about music?
Well, I guess it's a spiritual high. I learn
all right, so
some part of my body.
So say some other words. Say some other words. Music contains a vibration that must be resonating with a part of me. So it's centering. It's centering. It sort of takes away the clutter. And when I focus there, when I listen there, when I focus my attention there, and I'm listening there, it has the potential of raising my vibration. Feels good. Feels good when it flows through me. And other music that I don't have anything to do with sometimes feels good to me too. Music in general is a vibrational raising experience. What is it about people feeling good that feels good to you?
Well, that's I know. That's also.
What
trick
is it?
question. It's like, of course, feeling good feels good.
Yeah, but what? But fill it in a little bit. We're not just looking for the right answer on a questionnaire. We're looking for.
Well, there's so many different things that different people listen. There's dance music and there's meditation
We're looking for a
music.
way. We're looking for a way to get you to focus on the feeling of something, and then law of attraction is going to take hold of that and make it more. So what is it about music that is stirring? Just milk that for a little while. See if you can get some vibrational momentum going about that.
Well, it's like a literal tingling when it feels good that attracts.
So it's something different than action. It's something different from making things happen. It's something different from doing something. It's just, it's a manifestation just that you're having in the moment. It's an emotional manifestation.
But it could, yeah, well, the manifestation of what it creates in other people to be more peaceful, to be more meditative.
But you see, now you're
loving,
selling
and
it
caring.
again. Now you're
how's
going.
that selling? I mean,
It's like trying to talk somebody into something. Well, what we want you to do is just for a moment to selfishly acknowledge the value of vibration and music to yourself. What does it mean to you? What does it do for you? What does drumming do for you? What does
well, it literally opens up other spiritual dimensions. I mean, even just a simple drum you can astral project.
Probably does do that, but how does it feel in the moment? Just really central, core, simple,
I can forget
general.
myself. I can forget.
In forgetting myself, what happens? In forgetting the details of myself, in forgetting the parts of myself that are hindering, I remember the parts of myself that are solid. And what does it feel like when I tune in to who I am? What does that feel like?
It feels
like home. It feels normal. It feels
like being in heaven on a cloud.
It feels worthy. It feels love. Yeah. It feels alignment. It feels natural.
Like there's nothing else that you need.
It feels effortless. It feels effortless, like nothing else I need, nothing else I need to do, nothing else I need to say, nothing else I need. I feel complete.
Just a complete moment
I feel complete.
Everything.
I feel whole. I feel sure. I feel steady. I feel good. Ooh, I just love this feeling. Now that's really general, and you got there, and there's no resistance in your vibration as you go there. In fact, the words that Esther was translating and words that you were translating, did you notice at several points were the identical word? In other words, right there tracking in that same vibration. So now here you are in this steady place, in this steady, general, good feeling place, the only place that you need to be, because you see, you created the vortex, you've put it all there, you've got labels on all of it, it's ready to go, you've put it all there. Now what you did was the work that causes it to begin to move. In other words, law of attraction is now responding to you differently than law of attraction was responding to you before, because you took the time to get the clutter out of your vibration, to get the stuff that was holding it away out of your vibration, and now you're in this place right now, this place of allowing. Now, once you know you're in a place of allowing, if you want, you can stay focused a little more pointedly to get the momentum going a little more strong. But you want to kind of pay attention, because there's a tendency to turn it from alignment to misalignment by trying to go too far too fast. So here's the thing that we want you to hear. We want you to understand that you are not, any of you, you are not trying to utilize these techniques or tools, you call them tricks for fun, we know, in order to accomplish something. In other words, it isn't that now I've got this, now I'll apply it, and now my CDs will sell. It's not like that, or my MP3s will sell. It's that now I've accomplished it. Now I have made a statement to the universe of who I am. I'm standing here as the recipient of well-being. This is who I am. My floodgates are open. It can flow to me in whatever way it chooses to flow.